HVAC people!
Alright, so we got a walk-in cooler here, not cooling. It's about, well, it's cooling, but it's supposed to be between, they wanted 35 and 42. They get an alert whenever it's go above, I think, 47 degrees. I already went out to the condenser and the sight glass is flashing, so I'm gonna hook up my gauges to it. I want to say think it's low, but we're gonna verify that. And I want to make sure the thermometers are working, so. But it is about 46 degrees up in here. All the fans are working. See the evaporator coil. That needs cleaning. We're gonna go outside and take a look at the condenser unit. Let's see the condition of these coils. So I'm sure all of them look like that. But we're gonna go outside and take a look at the condenser unit. The condenser coil need cleaning also. I see a lot of dust on that fan up there, so it definitely needs a maintenance. Just to take a look at the thermostat. Look like the thermostat set for about 75. 35. I'm gonna take pictures and show them that. They want me to give them a quote on doing it, a quarterly maintenance. But first we need to get these coils clean and then check the refrigerant pressure. All right, so this is the condenser right here. It's in defrost mode right now. So I'm gonna clean this with the water hose, and I try to get him to allow me to bring the water hose on the inside and clean those evaporator coils, but he want to schedule that another time since all that product in there, and he said he's gonna do a spring cleaning and move everything out, and then we'll schedule to come in there and clean it with the water hose. But for now, I'm gonna get my nitrogen and try to clean those evaporator coils the best I can with some nitrogen, but I can't get the water hose on here. say, I kind of cleaned it up on the outside, but you have to get a water hose up in here to push all that dirt all the way through there. Like I say, because all I'm doing is just cleaning it from the outside, but it needs to be clean thorough. That one caked up so bad. I don't know if you see on the end right here. Look like mud. So if I had to do a leak search, I'd start right there. There may be refrigerant. So before I clean the coils, I'm gonna go ahead and hook up to it. See the sight glass. I don't know if you can see it, but it's flashing pretty good. I got cool air blowing back. But I'm gonna check my pressures before I clean the coil, just kind of see where we at, since we got the evaporator coil semi-clean. Then I'm gonna check to see what kind of refrigerant it holds. I think it's 407. 404. It says 404A, then they got 22 on the bottom right there. So hopefully it's written down somewhere on here. But let me hook up the gauges and we'll see what kind of pressure we got now. Refrigeration, best to check the superheat at the evaporator. You can check that compressor also. That superheat kind of high, 58. So I got it set for R22. I'm gonna change it to 404 just to see what it say. 404A. 66 superheat. All right. Somebody did write down it is 404A. So we should be good to go. Clean all this out up in here. So I'm gonna get it look cleaner. This coil is not as bad as the evaporator coil. Like micro channel. So I just kill power to it. Like I say, probably, I think he said soon as the holiday season. So I'm guessing maybe January we'll come and do a thorough maintenance on it. I'm just gonna give it a little quick wash right now. I can see through there, so that's good. Like I said, I am licensed to do refrigeration work also. You followed me a while. I remember I told you when I started my business, I wasn't really gonna do refrigeration, but I mean, I know how to work on them. If I get a business, you know, with just one unit, I'll take care of it. But all right, so I'm gonna let that dry a little bit, turn it back on, and start charging it up. All right, so I have my phone corresponding to my gauges. I don't know if you can see it, but the sight glass flashing. This saturation temperature is 404. I'm gonna try to get that up to about positive 20 instead of negative 19. I already got everything purged. I'm gonna start charging it up with the gas first. I do liquid and gas, so it don't really matter to me. If I do liquid though, I just charge it real slow. I'm gonna tear this out. Let's see if we can bring that superheat down and that saturation temperature up. On my suction. Just let that run. Let's do a target superheater. I can do it manually. I'll say about 8. PSI. I'm gonna try to get that up to about maybe 55, 60. Over a pound in there. See if I can get about 2 pounds in there, and then I'll close it up. Let it run for a couple minutes. I want to get that up to about 20. pounds, I guess. I'm at 2 pounds. Started to charge it with a liquid, just dump 3 pounds in that rear real quick, but charging with gas take a lot longer. I don't do much refrigeration work. I was going to invest in one of those little things you can put on there. You can charge it as a liquid, turn it over. And some type of thing you put on your manifold gauge and it'll turn it to gas. Go to 3 pounds. Sight glass still flashing. Like I said, I got 3 evaporator coils on this thing. Let's see where we at. I got 24 with it open. 24 on my saturation. Alright, I close it, go down to 13. So we're positive 13, so we almost there. Alright. Mine's showing 37. This one is showing 43. So I really don't know how to calibrate this thing here. But it is dropping. It was like 47 degrees when I came here 10 minutes ago. So I think we should be good to go from now until it leak out again. But I'm gonna put the leak detector on all 3 of them. But I think this one right here is where the leak at. Not sure, but we are dropping. All right, so I'm gonna wrap this video up, just showing you guys how kind of like end my day and send all my invoices at the end of the day. I use QuickBooks. I do have an APPAREL, so sometimes I just send the customer the quote. Or the quote or invoice while I'm in the driveway. But a lot of times, you know, when I come home, especially if it's commercial property or something, I just come home and send them the invoice either that night or the next day. But so I kind of like, you know, just describe what I do when I get there in the description where it says service fee, diagnostic fee, all the same, whatever you want to call it. So I put on there troubleshoot, cooler, high temp. On arrival, the cooler temp was 47 degrees. And I just put the model and the serial number of the EVAPs and the condenser. So condenser, I got a heat craft, and that's the model number, serial number. And I put that all up under the invoice. And I just charged an $85 service fee to come out. And that fluctuate. I can do anywhere between $7 and $125 for the service fee. The labor and materials. That's where I. Sorry about that. That's where I put the rest of my description, whatever I did for that day. A lot of time I do it in bulletin points. I never like to write paragraphs or anything like that. But to each his own. But I put on there, found evaporator coils dirty, needed cleaning in order to continue troubleshooting. Recommended cleaning with water hose due to merchandise and cooler. I cleaned 3 evaporator coils with hand brush and nitrogen. And I cleaned the condenser coil with water. Found suction pressure low at 17 psi. Liquid pressure 156 psi. Unit low on refrigerant. Added 5 pounds of 404 refrigerant. Unit cooling properly. He also wanted me to give him a quote, so I'm gonna send him a quote separately as far as the quarter maintenances go. I also recommend him doing a leak search. They didn't want to do it then. Please find attached pictures of the evaporator coil and the before and after. And gauges showing low on refrigerant pressure. So I have attached pictures of those. I can just click on it, and you can see the evaporator coil. I can click on this one right here. That's kind of the after. That's really the best I can get it without using a water hose. So like I say, I recommend coming back and hitting it with that hose. You can see how it was. It was pretty dirty. Let me see what this one is. And this is just a picture of when I arrived, the pressures. So they'll have that, and then the total amount. I'll show you the total amount what I charged. No problem. For this job, it only took me a couple hours. I don't know if I can slide it over or not. Let's see here. See, I charged what, $660. So that was a good day. Well, a good couple hours. Ran 3 other service calls today, so did pretty good. But this is, when I come home, there's still work to do. When you're a small business owner, you gotta wear multiple hats. So I started out by 8:30 this morning. We got home by 5:30 though. Like I say, I'm trying to kill myself in this run. Too many calls, but today was a good day. We'll officially wrap this call up. I'll save and send.